you know, bare necessities, all that. Maybe a little bit of a mess here. So here, context. I have literally not prepped at all for filming this. And I don't know, I always get confused. Do I look at the camera or do I look at myself? I don't know. If I keep looking at myself, do excuse me. The only way that I seem to be able to make myself make a video is if I do it completely, like if I surprise myself. I'm like, film now, because if I have to set up the camera and the tripod and everything, I have a camera that's functioning, but it's so much work, and then the files, and then no memory, and blah 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 blah, and all of that. When I think about that, I feel lazy and I feel discouraged, and I never end up doing it. But if I catch myself off guard, like I'm starting a project, I'm like, oh, film it now, set up the phone and just put film. If I have a new phone, so there's memory, so I can film more without having to worry about the memory and the battery. And so here we are, and no prepping, no nothing. I have done nothing to look good on camera. And excuse me, I hate when people say excuse me for not looking good, but I'm one of those people, so you know, excuse me for excusing myself. Here's the deal. Now that we did the introduction, I may or may not be obsessed with strawberries. And so I've already made an amazing looking strawberry cardigan, picture for reference, that I really like, and it took me a long time to finish because I kept pausing because I wanted it to look good and I didn't want to rush myself. And that work of art, it's like, I'm not gonna attempt to do anything like that. That's like my magnum opus. I will never do anything as good as that. But I'm still obsessed with strawberries, so I have this urge to keep making more strawberry-related things. This urge has not been satiated. Speaking of strawberries, look at this. It's amazing. Look at that. Look at that. For all of your necessities, for all of your yarn necessities. Speaking of yarn, I want to make... Oh, my idea is that I have made a strawberry fairy, and I will make more. But right now, I'm feeling like my other big theme is this. If you follow me, you know I mainly do fairies and clowns. That's my thing. And so I want to make a strawberry clown. Yeah, I guess I was like, well, make it content, you know, because I have ideas, and before I can remember to film, I've already done half of the work, and I keep having projects where it's like, well, what do I film now? Like, the thing is already done. So now that I've got myself on time, I'm gonna film myself. Idea. I have many ideas, and I don't know how much of them are executable given my skills. But my idea for now is to make a bonnet, and then I want to maybe do the harlequin pointies, or I will see. We'll start with the bonnet. And I've been thinking, do I make a red bonnet and have like a strawberry bonnet? But I've already made like a strawberry bucket hat. So I don't want to really repeat myself. So I'm gonna do white. And then on top of that, I'm gonna build like themes. I have a couple of visions. I've started sketching. Isn't this beautiful? Started sketching a little bit. So let's see which one I pick. Let's see how that goes. But the only thing I wanted to know is like, is the bonnet white or red? And I've decided white. Once I do the bonnet, I'm gonna see what I do with that. So let's go make a bonnet. Here's the thing. There's like a tutorial that I followed on YouTube a while ago that explains how to make a bonnet. I will link it. If not, I keep trying to link things in my YouTube captions and the link just disappears and weird stuff appears. I'm just gonna, if not, write the title of the video. But it didn't really quite adjust to my head. So I have made a variation on that. And as with each bonnet that I make, I keep making more variations to adjust it more to what I desire. And yet I'm still not very satisfied with this, like what I've been, like I feel like it still can improve. So I can't really guarantee what I'm gonna do. Can't remember what the size of this yarn is. I will find it and I will put it on screen. But either way, I'm gonna be using a 4.5 millimeter hook. That's for sure. I'm already making modifications on the pattern. Already, I am like the count stitch is not adding up, so we're doing good. As you can see, the sun has set quite a bit. Got my strawberry themed glass. It's like the back of the head.
Germans would bring with them violence, and that increased immigration, that increased danger for Americans. All of this, these violence.
Hi, I'm almost finished, but I wanted to show how much yarn was left. I love when that happens, when I'm just like finishing and it's just, I was afraid I wouldn't make it, but I made it. I made some modifications. Hopefully they work. I will try later to see how much it fits actually. Positively medieval. I think it's okay. I think we're gonna be okay. Hi. There's been a drastic change of plans. Obviously, because I cannot stick to an idea for the life of me. But it's a better idea, I promise. I just okay, let me explain. I have my samples here. This is the bonnet, which, I mean, it's a nice bonnet. I can reuse it for anything and everything. This is, I started doing hearts that were supposed to be strawberries that would go on the bonnet. Just a fucking mess. Oh my god. I just do not clean up before I film. I also started trying to do the harlequin thingies and what the fuck is this? Yeah, I realized I'm just gonna do something. I did the harlequin blue and moon and stars clown that I did recently. I'm gonna just use that same principle of granny squares, and so I've started doing samples. This is the first one. See, I did also a pink one, a pink strawberry. I'll see, maybe I'll do pink ones, but for now I'm doing this. So we'll see, but for now we've shifted towards 8 granny squares, 4 and 4. Hopefully I will not change my mind again. I can't make promises. I'm completely unreliable. But you know, twists and turns. It's exciting. You don't know where it's gonna end. Although you do, because probably I've made a thumbnail already, spoiled it. So you know before I do. But yeah, I'm gonna keep making granny squares and see how it goes or where it goes, and keep you updated depending on what happens. I'm almost done with the, well, she's nosy. It's yarn, they love yarn when yarn is being brought up. I'm almost done, and some are pink and darker and some are red and lighter. And I'm gonna get into it now. Basically, the only thing left to do now is sew them all together, which is kind of like two lines, one horizontal, one vertical, and one that goes across, which I did with yellow yarn, so it kind of like stands out a little bit. Then I kind of went around and did a single crochet to kind of frame the bonnet so it looks kind of prettier. And I also did like it's called like a shell, I think, stitch or something on top of that to kind of give it like a whimsy feel that I always like to add. And then it's try on time. I kind of check to see that it all fits well and adjust any details if I see that they're kind of like sticking out. But I think this was well. Hello. Baby. You wanna show your butthole? You wanna show your butthole? Oh my god, indecency. As you can see, the lamb ears are on. Well, I don't know if this is a lamb or a bunny or a something. Or a cow. Maybe it's a cow. I'm gonna call it a lamb though. The lamb ears are on, so that means it's showtime. It's time to actually put the makeup together. And not gonna lie, I'm a bit tired. But the show must go on. Today is the eclipse and the full moon, if I'm not mistaken, so the energies are completely out the window. And I'm feeling them. Whoa. Here's the piece de resistance. All finished. I did the little and the little and everything, and you will see it on. And it will look amazing because look how cute this is. I found a bunch of strawberry themed stuff around the house, so I just... She likes the attention. So I just gathered it here, and I'm gonna see what I use. Here we go. Oh, too much blue. Too much blue, fuck. Looks like I just murdered someone. It do look like a strawberry though. I think I like it. But it was definitely a risk. But now I'm fraggled like a strawberry. Okay, so here is the thing. Here is the big thing. I actually ate strawberries today for breakfast. I tried to do a thing which is dry the green stems, but look at what happened. They just kind of like, they were lush. I mean, it's not bad, but they just kind of like dried up and they were luscious and nice, and now this is just cardboard looking. I realized that when I separate them from the thingy, they kind of like, but when I keep the thingy, I can't think words right now. They kind of stay green, so I want to use these ones. For what, you say? You will see. I mean, you can probably guess for what, but let's do it, you know? Let's see what happens. I wanted to do both, but I think it's absolutely fucking impossible to do both. Like, I've been half an hour with one eye, and it's not even turning out as I wanted, so... This is absolutely amazing. Look at this. I did it again. Just like, I just can't stop like doing great stuff. I don't know how I do it. Hello, traveler. I'm the friggin', look at this. Well, I'm cut with. See, I can't really move my back. I have to kind of like. Oh, this was just like a tablecloth, an old tablecloth I found. Oh, let's take pictures. Come on, let's go. All done. Camera here, sorry. I keep not knowing. I just finished taking the pictures and videos, and I'm very tired and everything hurts and my wig is very tight and I'm sweating, and this is how all of the photo shoot ends, by the way. I'm very stressed because everything is very much everything on me, but I went well. Doing the official, oh my god, you guys, this is the end result, hope you like it. I think it went well. This could have been like the strawberry lashes could have been a disaster, and they were semi a disaster, but I kind of like did one eye. I wanted to do both. Did one, as I said, but I think, I mean, they're a bit wonky, they're a bit downward and wonky, but still, you can't imagine how hard this was to put on. Like, I was struggling. It was like half an hour, only this part. But apart from that, I think the bonnet slayed, and the gloves, and the tablecloth. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really grateful. And see you next time. Next time I have enough. I don't want to say energy to film, but next time I catch myself off guard again and start filming on time. Okay.